Hello,
Hello.
Mr. Gabriel.
Hey, hi, how are you doing today?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. A little bit tired because I started going to the gym
Oh,
after weeks of rest. So I didn't go in 3 or 4 weeks. So last night I went to a new gym because my friends go
oh.
there, but it was a little tiring. How about you? How was your week? What did you do?
Um, Actually, I'm fine. My cousins are came this week
Mm-hmm.
because it's an holiday for a weekend.
Okay.
We have go. We've showed them Ankara a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and on the other hand, I'm still doing the projects that I say to you,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going school. I'm playing games with my brother and sister,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all.
Yeah. I don't know if it's my idea, but you look like you've grown a little bit since last time we talked. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you getting taller?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. How tall are you now?
I'm 1.68, I think, if I'm
Okay.
not false.
It's
Something like
almost,
that.
if I'm not wrong. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're almost my height. I'm like 170 or 171.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I cheat because that's my height, but I get to like maybe 174, 175. One, because I wear sneakers that are a little bit tall on the sole, or when I wear boots, of course the boots are also a little bit tall, you know. And
Yeah.
I have something that I bought on Temu that gives you like 1 to 2 extra centimeters. So because I feel short, I'm average height for Mexican, but many of my friends are tall. Not many, but some of my friends are taller than me. But it's okay. What do you want to do today? Do you just want to have a
Oh, okay.
conversation? Do you want to have something to read?
You're
What do you
very
feel like doing
tall
today?
for Turkey.
I didn't catch that. One more time.
Actually, you're tall for Turkey.
For Turkey's average? Oh, I'm moving to Turkey now. I like to visit Turkey very, very, very much. You have no idea. Did we get frozen? Did we freeze? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I said like you have no idea how much I love to visit Turkey. But if I did, like, I wouldn't like it to be for a short time, like a
Um,
week, but more like a few months. Get to travel, get to see a bunch of cities, get to stay for a little while, maybe. But yeah,
okay.
I was saying, do you want to what do you want to do today?
If you want, we can talk or we can do something that you want.
Okay. I haven't read a bunch lately. I had been disconnected for a few days. But if anything seems interesting, we can choose it. If not, we can talk about something else. Some of
Okay.
the interesting ones: U.S. ends the production of the penny, so the 1 cent coin, after 232 years. Uh, we may learn less by doing research with AI. Mm, Hara Haichubu, the art of even just enough. The arts, facial recognition, ticket gates. I don't know. Does anything sound interesting or not really?
The
American
third
suspended
one,
certificate
maybe.
like this one. The we may learn less.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. 3 hours ago, so this is recent. This is just coming out of the oven. Um, as usual, these things start with some vocabulary. I like to just show you the word and see if you recognize this word, if you've seen it or used it before or heard it, or if you have any idea what it might mean. So we start
Uh,
with this word, shallow. Have you heard this word before?
no, I've never.
So I have heard it or used it in a context of water, like if it's not deep, it's shallow, like a baby can be here, right? That
Oh,
means
okay.
it's not very so it can mean also something like superficial, so not having, not requiring or showing deep understanding or thought. So help me read the example, please.
I found the movie quite shallow and predictable.
Predictable.
Sorry.
Right. So very simple, not with a lot of depth, just like to shut off your brain. That would be a shallow
Yeah.
movie. Okay, knowledge.
Knowledge. I've heard it
Mhm.
before.
So
Is it
knowledge. Go ahead. Go ahead.
is it something like the words? No, sorry, the things that we have remember from before.
Kind of. So it's like the things that we learn. So the knowledge is the things that we have learned and keep in our memory. So information and
Okay.
skills gained through experience and education. So help me read here now.
And the internship will give you the change of apply your skills and knowledge.
One more time. The chance.
Chance.
So the opportunity to apply what you have learned.
Okay.
Experiment.
I've know it. Yeah, experiment is the things that we are doing for science.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
And,
So it's like
yeah.
trial and error, right? We try and
Yeah.
see what happens. The scientific procedure done to make a discovery, to test an idea, or to show that a fact is true. So that thing is called falsifiability, I think. So when you try to prove that something is false, but as a result, you can prove that it's actually true. The reason why you're trying it is because you don't really know. So the research. Oh no, that's yours.
Yeah. Okay. And the
Go.
research contracted an experiment study the effects of caffeine on memory.
Good. Conduct, like conducted
That,
an experiment.
okay.
Perfect. Effort. What is an effort?
Effort, the energy that we spend on something.
Okay. It is physical or mental energy, correct? And here. Help me read the example.
I put a lot of effort into this project.
Good. Is there more? Yeah, summary.
Summary. I've heard it, but I don't remember the meaning.
Usually when they request or when somebody wants to do a summary of something, it's like you want to do a short version. So instead of telling me the whole book, you tell me what the book is about in a simple ideas. So it's a
Okay,
short statement
I understand.
explaining mhm, the main points of something. So help me read here.
Um, your homework is to read the first chapter of the book and to write a summary of it.
Awesome. So yeah, you just write a small version of what you read. Passive as an adjective or adjective.
Um, Passive is the how could I say it? It isn't active. It's passive.
I didn't get it. I didn't catch it. So,
While
uh-huh.
someone while someone is um sleeping,
Hmm.
his arms and the much of his brain is passive.
Right, exactly. So usually, like in antonyms,
I can
we have
explain that.
we have We have tall and short, we have fat and skinny, we had heavy and light. Well, passive will be an antonym of active.
Yeah.
So it's kind of when we're not doing much or when we're not doing an effort. So accepting or
Yeah.
allowing things to happen without actively controlling them. So there we go, without actively. Let me read the example.
You should stop being so passive in meetings and share your ideas.
Correct. And that's all. So next, you're going to read the article. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. If you see words that you're not familiar with, let me know so that I can explain them to you.
Okay. Sorry. We
It's okay.
may learn less by doing research with AI. Many people these days use AI to search for information online.
Over
However,
time,
using AI to search for
search.
uh, search,
There you
sorry,
go. Yes, sorry. There you go. Yes. Go on.
um, AI to search for information online. However, using AI to search for things may produce shallower knowledge, according to a new study.
Okay, okay, okay. It makes sense.
If you learn a lot about something and look at all the details, you should get a deep knowledge of the subject.
Any questions so far, or can we move on?
Okay.
Move on.
If you learn a lot about
Yes. The
a
next one, next one.
second. Uh,
So we learned this one. You learned this one. I mean, you read, and next is this.
okay. But if you only get a shallow understanding of that subject, there is a lot of you might have missed,
Right.
and that's what you'll get if you use AI for using learning, according to research in the US.
Mm-hmm.
They did a number of different experiments that compared search using Google and search using AI. In
Mm-hmm.
one experiment, people were asked to research a subject. Some did their research using AI, and others used Google.
Mm-hmm.
They were asked to write about what they had learned. Afterwards, the research asked people about their learning. They asked how deep their learning had been and whether no how does it reading
That's good. That's good. So they asked how deep their learning had been and whether.
and whether they felt in stress in threat what they learned.
Yes, interested. So
Interested.
in what they learned. Next.
The people who did the research using AI said they felt less interested interested in the subjects and that they had not learned in as much depth.
Mm-hmm. They have not learned in as they have not learned
Uh,
in as much that. Okay, yeah, it was less deep. What they learned was less deep.
less deep. Okay. They also say they put less effort into writing about subject.
Less effort into right. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
In another experiment, people were asked to read one piece of adjective rights by someone who has done research using AI, another had who had used Google.
Advice. So I
Ad,
read one piece of advice.
advice writing. So okay. People didn't know which
Advice.
advice they
Yeah.
were reading, but said the texts written by people who had used AI were less helpful.
Hmm.
They said that might be because during research by using different web links
Oh, hold
and
on a
not
second. We skip this one. So the researchers said
oh,
that. Uh-huh.
the researchers says AI chatbots may be less useful for research if you want to learn how to actually do something.
Hmm.
And they say that might be because doing research by using different web links and not an AI summary make searching an
Active.
active activity, not a passive one, and this could help us learn more.
Yes. So before going to the questions, I want you to think of, like, do you use chat models like a Chat GPT or other ones?
Um, while I'm doing the projects, like
Hmm.
I don't know so many things about cars. Like,
Hmm.
how could I say? I don't know how does. At first, I only learn V4, and I don't know how does V12 has working, but
Hmm.
I've learned with AI, and it's like I'm doing the projects with AI. It
Hmm.
helps me so much, but as it says, uh, it's teaching something, but not like the research.
Right. So what I think is, like, AI is very good for finding answers.
Yeah,
Like, you ask a question and it gives you the right answer right
yes,
away,
and
but not so much for learning. So if I ask
yeah,
ChatGPT, which no, I don't know, like, which vegetable will give me more iron, and it gives me an option like these five, but that doesn't mean I know about vegetables. But if I start learning about nutrition and I find different websites telling me, I don't know, these have these and these and these and these components, and these components are good for these and these and these and these and
yeah,
that. And then in another website, I might find different information and different and different, and then I can make my own judgments. The difference is that with AI, we don't have this opportunity to make our own judgments. We just get the answer, and that might
yeah,
not be good for learning. It's good for, I mean, learning quick things, like straight to the point, but maybe not for reasoning, questioning. Like, it takes away that.
yeah.
Now, let's see the questions that we have here for discussion. How often do you use AI to search for information?
um, for projects and the subjects that want to something not needs to learn so much.
Mhm. I use it. I'll show you. I have it right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one? I think so. Yeah. So in this case, right, I'm using it to come up with a routine for exercise. Like, what am I going to like? What exercises are better? Like, is this better than these for volume or for strength? Or, like, they have different purposes. And it's helping me come up with a routine for volume right now because I already developed strength. For other Like I use it to create exercises. Like if I want extra practice for some of my students, it helps me come up with like quick, you know, exercises, which if I do them myself, it's going to
Yeah.
take me a long time, but it's not for learning, which is good. What else? I don't know how to attract like maybe clients for some projects. Oh yeah. This is for a project where I can request to have apprentices, kind of like volunteers or like an internship, and I can teach them something. Yeah, so it's good. I think I give it a good use, but I'm not trying to use it for like important things. Like I have asked for example, I studied law. So for me, it's important to know like what have been the recent changes in this law from 2018 up until this date. It's not good for that. It won't find the right answer because I don't know
Yeah.
why. The information is available online, but it's really difficult for it to answer correctly. So that is something I still have to do myself. And even if it gave me answers, I double check them, and yeah, that's still not a good source for that purpose. But yeah, I mean, I use it for simple thing, like if it was an assistant, we can say. Help me read the next question, and then help me answer it.
Yeah. You're correct.
Mhm. Three. Can you read this one? How helpful do you find AI summaries when searching for something online?
Um. I think it's the fastest way to have an information about something.
Mm-hmm.
But as we said before, it's not teach us so many things as research. But if you don't need to learn, but you want to understand how is it, AI is well. It's you can get the fast and um, the best answers in seconds.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, for example, if I have like a very long set of things to do, let's say somebody sent me an email and it is requesting me to do things, I would say like, okay, make a list of the tasks that we need to complete before we reply to this email.
Yeah,
Like in that case, yes. For other things, I still maybe because I'm older, I still don't trust it very much. I'm like, well, should I believe you? No, I would rather read myself the whole thing. But after I read the email and I just want to get it over with quickly, yeah, I'll ask it like, what are the tasks that we need to do before replying? And it helps with that. Very good, useful for that.
yeah.
Okay, read the next question, please.
Do you ever check to make sure information generated by AI is correct?
Mhm.
I've done it 4 times, and they are correct,
Mhm.
but the AI creators are writing like OpenAI has writes the start of ChatGPT that
Mhm.
uh, ChatGPT could do falses
Could make
and
mistakes. Uh huh.
yeah, could make mistakes. So it says yeah, it helps you, but maybe the answer is incorrect. You
Hmm.
must uh,
Verify
uh,
or double check.
research it a little bit as well.
Yes. So what I do when I ask things, because I put it to the test. I like putting things to the tests. I ask the difficult questions and then I ask to give me sources so I can verify this information. So cite the sources. And also
Yeah,
I would sometimes try to convince it of the opposite because ChatGPT has this fame that it will always try to please you. Like if you say this is true, it will say, yes, you're right, this is true. and then you say, no, actually, it's not
Yeah,
true. It
yeah,
will say, yeah, you're right, it's not true. So I try to make it contradict. I make contradictory statements, so to see if it continues to tell me that I am wrong, because only then I can trust it. Kind of,
yeah. You're
not a lot. I don't trust it too much yet. I trust it for certain things, for tasks, not for information. And how did you search for information when you were, well, you're still a student, but
yeah.
prior to ChatGPT being reliable, kind of, how did
Not
you
sure.
research before?
If I don't want to mess time with the um, things that I must do,
Hmm.
I'm saying to ChatGPT that could he do it, and if he say yes, that he much less saying yes,
Hmm.
um, he's doing it. I've changed it a little bit from the research, and I put my name on it, and
Hmm.
then I've done it.
Yeah. But before ChatGPT was an option, how did you used to do your research or your homework? How would you get to information?
Um, I'm copying the informations from Wikipedia,
Okay.
and it's done.
So yeah, I mean, I've gone through a lot. When I was younger, when I was a
Yeah,
child, we had to read the book, right, and blah blah blah. So most people, most children wouldn't do this. So a few children actually did the homework, the research, and then the other ones will copy from the ones who had the answer. Then when the internet became available, well, you could research a lot of websites, and then
yeah,
Wikipedia became famous. But at some point, Wikipedia was not so reliable. I think it is now,
yeah.
but it has always been like up and down.
So many people could write some
Mhm.
anything that they want on Wikipedia right now.
Yes, and of course, teachers knew about Wikipedia too, so they would
Yeah,
forbid or ban the use of Wikipedia. But if you were smart enough, you would go to the bottom of Wikipedia, look for the sources, and then you could not copy paste, but change some words so that it doesn't
yeah.
sound the same. Yeah. And what AI tools? Maybe this is the last one. What AI tools do you use? Like picture generation or video generation or sound changing or voice changing? Like what do you use?
Sound cleaner and the
Okay.
voice changer sometimes. Like while I want to throw someone on
Okay.
game, I use the voice changer.
Okay. Okay.
So can't understand my real voice, and on the other hand, sound cleaner for the clean the car voices or
Hmm.
the other kind of voices, and on the other hand, um, what could I say? I'm not using anything else.
Okay. I sometimes use this one. It's called Skywork, and it helps to like create a script. It helps a lot of things, but I like to create scripts with it so that I can make like a little video or narration or something like that. It can even read it
Okay.
out loud for you. Yeah, cool. That's all. I mean, did you find it interesting, or do you think that we could have chosen a better topic?
And we could choose a better topic.
Okay, maybe I'll think of better topics next time. Rayson, thank
Okay.
you very much for chatting. Good to see you. Take
You're
care.
welcome. See you. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Gabriel.
I'll see you soon.
See ya.